You know how they hold the mic, open mic, just hold the microphone with the wing open? He couldn't even do an intro.
It's like somebody with their first cigarette.
You know at the Comedy Store how you have to bring up the next guy? He didn't even know how to do the intro.
Yeah.
When he put the mic back in, he was fumbling. They gave that guy a $500,000 deal.
Oh my God.
But after taxes and everything, it's $340.
Right.
That's okay.
And guess what? That guy goes and buys a car, an apartment. His show don't get picked up. He's a waiter in 6 months. He's a waiter in 6 months. It's not even the shot. It's what you do with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a fighter and I punch you with the best right hook and you stagger a little bit and I get on top of you and he buckles you and gets out, I didn't do nothing with that right hook.
Yeah. You just need the shot.
That
though,
right hook
you know
was
what I'm
a
saying?
fucking nightmare. You know, when we got here, the shot was this. Ian Edwards had a TV show. He puts you on reoccurring, 6 out of 10 episodes. When the season's over, I go out and sell out fucking all the improv.
Right.
That's what it used to be like. No more. You could do 10 TV shows now. Ain't nobody coming to see your ass.
But I think Ian's right. If you have a big Instagram, you can sell out 10 shows at the Improv.
No. I'm not talking about that. That's
Okay.
completely. But if you have an Instagram, okay, and you hit, and one of these greedy agents, these gavones, pick you up, and they book you, and they charge $30 for you, you're gonna get them for the 31 time. It's like going to see Screech. He's gonna get you for the 31 time, and then you're gonna go, this is a waste of my time.
Right.
Anybody who knows stand-up, number one, will not fall for that trick.
Right.
Anybody who's in the stand-up game will not fall for
Yeah, the beauty of it now, like there's stand-up nerds.
Right.
They're
That's
so
what
they're
we
so
have.
invested.
They're so
in this,
invested.
and they follow everybody. They treat us like Marvel characters or some shit, or DC versus like they invest just as much time into like where this person from, who they're associated with, what they said, what joke they got. Like they're into it, and that's beautiful. The internet, like I never knew comedy would ever be like that, but it's great that it is because anybody that spends so much time is dedicated to comedy. When you come to town, they're gonna come and see you. You know what I mean? So they're loyal to you, and you're a part of their lives. You know what I mean? Like it's not even music. We're taking the place of their music. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the soundtrack to your life. Like we're the laugh track to their lives, and it's just. I don't know when it happened, how it happened, but even me, I'm taking a while to realize that myself, that, oh, shit. Sometimes people say some shit to me. I'm like, I didn't even remember I said that, or how did you even hear me say that or hear that comic say that? And people are just invested. And that's the advantage that we have right now.
I love when a stupid fucking show gets hot on some stupid channel. And some fucking agent that's got no morals takes these 3 fucking idiots and puts them on the road, and they sell out all over the country. And these poor guys don't really know it.
Right.
They really think they're the shit. And you get people once, maybe once, twice, and then they go see Ian Edwards for the small 22.
Right.
And they go, well, that was a breath of, that's a real fucking guy that knows what he's doing. He set up punchlines, he told stories, he had structure, he had continuation. There's a guy that's a real fucking stand-up. And there's not a lot of those guys around that are real. I'm not a real stand-up like that. I tell stories and I use energy to trick the fucking audience. This guy is a monologist. He tricks you with his fucking words. That's a real stand-up.
I'm going to agree with you on the compliment you gave me, and I'm going to disagree with you on what you say about you.
It's the truth.
But you changed. Let me see how I put this, man. You're not traditional, but you are definitely a motherfucking comic. You know what I mean?
I'm not
style.
traditional. It breaks my heart that I'm not traditional.
Even real? You don't need to be. Like
it breaks my heart.
It's scary to be you. Like to go on a part of so say the stand-up road is paved and everybody goes this way, and then Joey's like out here, but he's still getting there, maybe even ahead of the people that's on there. And it's like how to trust your instinct and do it a way that's never been done. You know what I mean? And maybe, I don't know, if circumstances made you just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna be the ultimate Joey, the ultimate me. I don't know what it did, but that's just dope. You know what I'm saying?
That's what stand-up is.
Yeah.
It's being the ultimate you.
Yeah.
We get here and we get tricked. Hey, you gotta do material about your family if you want to show.
Yeah, that's
hey, you can't do that. Hey, you can't do this. And then one day something comes out of you. I hate fucking hikers. I wish they all die when they go on those hikes and they get lost. And that's your heart talking.
Yeah.
And that's what the audience wants.
Yeah. And then you find out how many people hate hikers too.
And then they'll go, you know what? I fucking hate hikers too.
Yeah, I went on a hike this morning. I ain't want to go, and I hated everybody on the path with me.
It's your heart opens up. I looked at things. I looked how they wanted to do them, and I refused.
Right.
That style of
and you probably struggled when you tried to do it. In the beginning, the way they said to do it, and that's so you're like, I'm in comedy. I'm trying to do it the right way they say, but I don't feel like doing it this way. But I have to, or else I ain't gonna make it. And then the day you're like, fuck it.
If it means making it, that's a good one. That's the best one. That's bronchitis killer right there.
You're not gonna thank him for curing you.
That's it.
Who raised you? You have no respect.
I think that one. I think Lee and I and somebody else were in here the other day, and they said I'm not a good comic when I'm getting ready for something. Like, I don't ever want to shoot a special again.
I know.
I don't ever want to shoot a special again. I'm not a special type of comic. I can't shoot specials. There's certain comics that are brilliant. You and Anthony Jeselnik, and there's so many comics that do the setup punchline. They trick you. They take you down the road. They show you they're magicians with their words. They show you this hand, and they fucking finger bang you with the other one. I can't do it. I get too tight.
Right.
I get too locked in. You know, when they say you're not performing for the audience, you're performing for the people at home. All that shit fucks with me. You know what? I want to see live comedy. I want the glass to fall off the thing and break. I think some of the specials have become too polished.
Right.
And I want to bring back that nasty, gritty, Richard Pryor at the Improv with the menu behind them type shit.
Or damn Red Fox recording an album at a fucking party or some shit like that.
How crazy
in a
was
basement
that?
like that.
How crazy was that?
Yeah.
I love all that. You know, my love of comedy was putting the fucking needle on the album and it being a little bumpy, and you just heard it gritty, and you heard people sneezing, and you heard people moving their silverware away from the table. I love all that shit.
Yeah.
That's all part of the motherfucking mystique.
Because that type of shit takes you right there. You're listening to an album, all of a sudden you're in that room where it was recorded while you're listening to the fucking album. It's like you took LSD and it just transported you to like another plane. You know what I mean? So I get that.
Who shot your special for you? All Things Comedy?
All Things Comedy.
They have their own crew, right?
They got a line producer who hired some people, and we like looked at them and shit. But the director is another comic, and his name is Aristotle Theris.
Okay.
And he just did something on Comedy Central called Goatface, with a bunch of like other Arabic, Middle Eastern,
with Fahim
and
those dudes. Yeah,
and Hassan, and I forgot some of the other people's names right now. So he directed that and he acted in that, and so me and him were gonna shoot the special regardless. I was like, listen, man, I gotta shoot a special by the end of this year. So he said, hey, man, I'll direct it. And so we were out looking for venues and trying to narrow it down. And I was gonna do the concept. Shit, Lee's friends are here.
Yeah.
I was gonna do the concept.
Yeah, it's his farts bring him in.
As a TED talk, right? Regardless, and then Burnham hit me up because he had a deal with Comedy Central to produce 3 specials, and he knew I hadn't had a special. Me and him had just done some shows in Atlanta, and he was like, "Hey, man, you want to, shoot this? You want to be one of the specials?" And now I wasn't going to use my money. They were going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I was going to try to use my money, shoot it, and then try to sell it. But this way, now I'm getting paid, and there's already a home for it.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.